What's up, everyone? It's Kaisen here, and welcome back to The Awakening, and also to the laboratory. We are at the Eternal Laboratory, and you can see the map device here. And I told you guys that I wanted to run something that is similar to a map, but not quite a map yet. And I was talking about sacrifice pieces. If you played Path of Exile, you have probably gotten those drops. And they are similar to maps. If you collect all 4 of them, that is your way to Aziri, but we're not even close to fighting Aziri at this point. So what we will do for now is, if you have more than one of these pieces, you can use them by themselves, put them in here, and if you activate them, then you will get a randomized corrupted area. And it depends on the piece that you use, what level this zone will have. So the Dusk piece, if I remember correctly, is a level 66 zone. So we'll just activate it, and then we will see what zone we get. Walled of Ducts, which I think has... might be a bit tricky, because I think it is the Lightning Storm boss at the end. But we'll see what we get here. So this is similar to a map. A map is nothing else than a corrupted area without the corruption. Maybe a bit bigger. But, yeah. We will run the pieces that I have over first, just so that... Whoa, okay, they actually hurt. So it is level 66. As you can see, I want to get my body up before I go any further. What is this? Oh yeah, I have to make sure that I don't level this too far. Alright, let's just kill everything here. You don't necessarily want to stand in the cloud of the zombies. It's old stuff. So the flicker strike of those guys hurts a bit, but otherwise we don't really have any problems in here. And you can see that mana-wise, we don't really have any problems anymore. I did exchange... Oh, I should actually highlight that once I get rid of these guys. I did exchange some of my flasks. I still have my Saturated Life Flask and a Panicked. I have the Granite. And then I took one Chaos Resist Flask in case there's a lot of Chaos damage coming in. And I took one Ruby Flask. Mostly for Elemental Reflect, and also because it has the immunity to bleeding on it. So if we find a mob with corrupting blood, that makes it a lot easier to fight it. So I kind of want to... Oh yeah, it is her. Okay. So let's actually see how long we can take this. Whoa. Yeah, because if you get... I want to get my body back up. It's really easy to get shock stacked here, and if that happens, then you take a whole bunch of damage. So I'm kind of trying to kite back while still doing as much damage as possible. But you can see, well, Tempest Shield is not really doing any damage here. I want to get my body back up and something to distract her when she's coming in. So let's get one back up. Okay, that's a lot of damage coming in, but I think we got her down. Nice. Alright, so we just want to grab this stuff. And the one thing missing, I guess, in terms of clear speed is a Quicksilver, which you guys might already be yelling out that, oh my god, how slow are you going, man? But that's my way of the ninja, you know? Here we go. Oh, we get another Dusk. I think we just used a Dusk to get a Dusk. So, yay. Alright, I'll make my way out of here, and we might be using another one. Okay, so we still have some portals up, but if you are done with the map, you just put in the next piece. And we are running another Dusk again. we could literally run them forever if we always find another sacrifice piece. But what we're looking for is either a good Vol gem, which could be pretty valuable, or a better piece. So maybe we get a sacrifice at midnight, which is a couple of chaos, and this Dusk is not much. It's not even a chaos. So if we click activate, we'll just get the next area. Hidden patch. Okay, let's go in. So this area is actually really dangerous to us because the boss in here deals chaos damage. And we have to be really careful to not get completely destroyed. Temp chains. You can see that I am leveling a couple of new skills. I just want to show you my setup. So right now what I'm doing is I use cast 1 damage taken, and I exchanged Enfeeble with temporal chains, just so they move slower and it's easier to kite. Maybe Enfeeble would be good for this map though. And with Tempest Shield. And Tempest Shield gives me more block chance, and it also deals damage to melee attackers. And then you already know I have Incinerate, Life Leech, and Fire Pen as a 3-link. Nothing else has changed much. I have Flame Dash now linked to faster cast, just so that it procs a bit faster, but that's about it. Okay. Those guys are not dropping so fast. It's still good enough. So it seems that, yeah. Alright, so let's see if anything was here. Nope. So that means, and I'm just gonna ideally switch this around because it's way easier for me to press 3 while still using my normal attacks. So I'll just put it on 3. Here we have some Roas going down really easily. We have Tempest Shield leveling up. Again, I have to make sure that I don't level it above level. I think it is 40 something. So that's why I'm being a bit careful here. I do want to get those guys out without the boss, ideally. So I can kill them all first. And I can completely concentrate on the boss, which should be hard enough. Because the boss has a proximity shield, which means I have to get really close to the boss. Otherwise I can't fight it. So let's get the rest of the blues out. Alright, here we go. And now, let's go in. Okay, I'm not dealing any damage at this point. So the boss moves really fast. That's why it might be interesting with the setup that I have right now. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay, I have to get out of this. There might be some puncture as well here. So I do have something left in my ruby flask. And I think the boss is at not even close to 50%. So I have to be really careful here. I'm not even dealing damage because I can't get close enough. And you can see that I get pretty much destroyed if I go anywhere close. So this is... Oh, that was fire resist. Wow, I am pretty bad. I took the wrong flask. Yeah. Never mind me. So let's keep going in. Whoa. Okay. No. Don't want to die. No. Oh shit. That is definitely... Yeah. I almost killed myself there. You know what? I'll just grab some random stuff here, and I will get my flash charges back up. Because otherwise I think this would be a suicide mission. I think I do get him back in here. Yes, I do. Let's just drop this in here. And Merciless... No, not... Why did I press on the Solaris Temple? Come on. So you can see that especially chaos damage is definitely a problem for me still. Okay, so we do want the Eternal Laboratory again. And we still have enough portals open to do it. So that's not the issue. And now let's see what we can do. We want to get close. We want to deal some damage. And ideally not die. Come on. Oh boy. This is so dangerous. Okay, I kind of want to get my body back up before I go back in. Oh, that's some good damage. Whew, on both sides though. So, going back in now. Oh shit. Whew. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to go in like this, because I don't really have much life left. I never said I'm a good player. I just like the game. Okay, let's do some damage here. Come on back in. Yep. Almost got him. Oh, and we didn't even go back, so I don't have flash charges. As I said, I never said I was a good player. I'm just an aficionado of the game. We made it anyway. Yeah, if you go back into the laboratory, do remember that you actually have to go back to town to refill your flash charges. Otherwise, you're going in with as many flash charges as before. So now we actually got a slight upgrade because Dawn is more rare than Dusk, what we just ran, and it is 1 level up. So basically Dawn can be the next one that we run. Okay. We did find a varnished coat, which is the base item type for Carcass Jack. So we will chance it. This is probably a zero-sum unique. Carcass Jack is not that expensive, but I still want to do it just to show you guys that it is possible. So I'm not really making much money off of this, but I don't really care. So we will run a sacrifice at dawn now, which is 1 level higher, 67. And another thing that you can do if you still have portals from the last area open, you can just obviously shift, is it shift? No, it's control click the area and open a new one, which I in most cases I do that. So we will go for the dawn this time, get our body back up with full energy and go into secluded copse. And again, this is a dangerous area. We have the metalsmith, or I don't really know what he's called in here, but he has the visuals of the metalsmith, and he summons zombies, as well as I think bone offering and something else to just make the zombies more dangerous than usual. So I think the last time we faced them, oh, and actually there are usually some attributes on all of these zones. I didn't really talk about that before. If you look into the top right corner, just below the Frankfurt EU realm, you can see that monsters cannot be stunned and they gain endurance charges in here. I get some more items because of these detriments to me that make it a bit harder. The endurance charge might actually be quite significant here, because I do think that one of my only chances to kill the boss here is to rush in and kill him before he can spawn too much. But with the endurance charges, I'm not sure that is a viable option. We'll see. I will go pretty ham in here because I kind of have to. So you might see me die. I hope not. The thing is, if he is able to spawn too many of the zombies, they will. He has corpse explosion as well, so they will physically deal a lot of damage to me just by normal attacks, and they will also be a big threat when they explode in my face. So at that point, I'm not too sure how my build will hold up against them. So this is level 30. We can still go. We got a siege axe right here. Okay. And you can see him over there. I hope I didn't trigger him yet, because as I said, I do want him to not know what's coming until I'm there. Tempest shield, yep, we can still level that. So, okay, let me get rid of my golem for now, just because I don't want to trigger him. I only want to trigger the blues at this point. So I have to make this fight a bit easier for me, and that means I can't have my my golem run in there and trigger everyone at once, because that means that he will start spawning zombies before I'm ready for him to do so. So now I think this should be all of the blues except for one. So now I will get him back up. Oh, this changed. I don't know why. Get him back up. Okay, I can even kill this guy. And now we will rush in and hopefully kill him really fast. I do have to position myself right here so that... Oh, okay. This is not good. Because now he has his zombies up. And I don't know how quickly I can... Oh, I can actually take him down real fast. I didn't think that was... There was such a big likelihood of that. Okay, so we got him down. And we got the zombies down. That went better than I expected, to be honest. And let's see what we get. A Dusk again. I told you guys, we could potentially keep on going like this forever. Since we might have time to run more. I just want to ask you guys if I have enough of them. Should I keep going with those for the next episode? Or do you guys want to have a sneak peek into the first map? Just let me know, and I'll grab the rest of this stuff. One more siege axe with nothing.
You want something?
And we'll go into the next Dusk. And here we go. Another Dusk. And it brings us into Remote Gulch. This one has a Goatman at the end. Not that bad. You just have to avoid some of the damage that comes out of him, which in itself is pretty easy. Alright. Those Titans are a bit... Well, with this totem... they were pretty tanky. So we might have to get rid of the totems first. You can see that with the upgraded items, the clear speed is a bit higher because we don't really have to worry about our mana anymore. So we'll just rush through this. Some archers. Let's kill them. 15 rings, sure, we take that. Alright. I do want to kill all of them first before I kill this guy. Just so I don't take additional damage from all of these mobs. Okay, Crusader plate. I don't think that's interesting, even though it is a 4-link. Yeah, not really. We take the Glorious Plate, though, so we can chance it. Golden Plate here. Frenzies. Okay. We do not want this. The only way that the boss could potentially be dangerous is if there is a dangerous totem up with him here. So we do have to make sure to, as quickly as possible, kill whatever totem he might have up there. That's extra damage, not too bad. Alright, I think we got everything down here. No extra evasion. Alright, let's get all of the blues down here. Maybe kite them a bit back so we can kill all of them. You can see I don't even have to use a flask for most of this, because it is very easy at this point. Necromancer Silks. Nope, not the right thing. Okay, so there are quite a few here, and I want to get rid. Oh, those are just his. Okay, what you want to not run into is his fire attack. The other ones, they're not that dangerous. He has his totems. They deal some damage, yes, but it's not enough damage to really hurt you. So you just don't want to run into this one. And then you can pretty much face tank him from there on out. So I'm just going back now because I know at some point, yep, he will take this one again. And then I can just burn him down once he is through with this. And it is targeted, so once he cast it, he can't really redirect it. So at this point, you're safe. Okay, Chilling Totem, bye-bye. Power Totem. And Vol Vessel, Midnight. Here we go. So I just made some currency. This is actually the first Midnight that I found. And that also means we already have all 4 pieces. So in theory, we could go for a Ziri at this point. But we would get completely blown to pieces. So it's not a good idea. Alright, I'll just grab the rest of this stuff. We did find a Karui Scepter, which is the base item type for a Death's Hand. Also roughly 4 exalted in value. So we will chance this as well. And we don't get anything. So let's just quickly sell it. Put it in here. And we do have another Dawn to run. So that will be 67 again. Let's put this in, and let's keep it going. What do we have this time? The Wall of Ducts again. So we already know this one. We have the boss with Lightning Storm again. Wasn't too much of an issue last time. You just have to make sure that you get out of the storm once in a while. Whoa, holy. Okay, this is just unfair. Okay, so this is exactly why we do have the Chaos Resist. So we will chug this, go in, and then go out again. And we do have some more, so we will chuck this again. Go in and ideally kill them all with this. Beautiful. Alright. Let's kill the rest of this. We will take this shrine for ourselves. Oh, I thought this was a 5-link. Not quite. We get another Void Home. I don't even have to identify this at this point. I already know what it is. And we'll get our body back up and let's keep going. Occultist Vestment is something we want to chance. Extra projectiles on these guys. There's not enough for us to actually be worried about the chaos damage that they deal. So we can just face tank them straight up. Let's go over here. Alright. Let's keep on dropping all those guys. So since we don't have any issues going through this content, we shouldn't have any issues running maps as well. And as I said, we will be starting soon. I only have one sacrifice piece left. So I believe this will be the last area that we run in this episode. And then we have one piece left for the next one. And from then on out, we will start with maps. And as we go through it, we'll talk a bit about how to roll maps, what roles might be interesting, which ones might be dangerous, and so on. So for now, we kind of want to either draw the blues or draw her. So I'm okay with the blues for now. Alright, let's get this one as well. And another one. And here she comes. Alright. I kind of want to get her out of these close-knit areas. Whoa. Let's get my body up. Let's get some distraction up. Whoa, she's still hitting me. Okay, that's not cool. I'm taking a bunch of damage. Let her come in here. Okay, that's way too much damage. Let me put my granite on here, because I think I need my granite most of all. Let's get my body up. And we'll just run back into this. But with the granite up. And we can just face tank her, at least for a second. So for this boss, the granite is most important. Because she deals mainly physical damage. And obviously the lightning damage as well. From the storm. Okay, anybody left here? Nope. So we get another Dusk. Alright, I guess that means we have 2 sacrifice pieces. Alright, so that was the last area for this episode. We ran a couple of corrupted areas. They're all randomized, so we are pretty lucky or unlucky, depending on how you want to see it, that we had to run one twice. And if you guys don't really object too harshly, we will run the other 2 at the beginning of the next episode, and then we most likely have enough time to run our first actual map, a level 68. Alright, please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.